Respect yourself and others will respect you. You can't trust a man who has nothing to lose. The person attempting to travel two roads at once will get nowhere. Hold faithfulness and sincerity as first principles. To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage or of principle. Those who cannot forgive others break the bridge over which they themselves must pass to lead people follow them. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. Get rid of the desire to have opportunities multiply as they are seized. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Fine words and an insinuating appearance are seldom associated with true virtue. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. Ignorance is the night of the mind, but a night without moon and star. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals. Adjust the action steps. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation, wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three universally recognized moral qualities of men. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. To be able, under all circumstances, to practice 5 things constitutes perfect virtue. These 5 things are gravity, generosity of soul, sincerity, earnestness, and kindness. A noble person blames himself, and an insignificant person blames others. He who exercises government by means of his virtue may be compared to the North Polar Star, which keeps its place and all the stars turn towards it. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might. Without feelings of respect, what is there to distinguish men from beasts? Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. The wise man avoids all extremes. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world and the world at large. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? He who is satisfied with his lot is rich. Men's natures are alike. It is their habits that carry them far apart. He who will not economize will have to agonize. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. The noble person uses things the lesser man is used by things. The feeling of right or wrong is the beginning of wisdom. What the superior man seeks is in himself. What the small man seeks is in others. Tell me, and I will forget. Show me, and I may. The funniest people are the saddest ones. Study the past if you would define the future. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. It is easy to love your friend, but sometimes the hardest lesson to learn is to love your enemy. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. We accept advice in drops, but we distribute it in buckets. The truth is not always beautiful, nor our beautiful words the truth. They must often change who would be constant in happiness or wisdom. True words are not pleasant. Pleasant words are not true. Have no friends not equal to yourself. Be not ashamed of mistakes, and thus make them crimes. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. A leader leads by example, not by force. He with whom neither slander that gradually soaks into the mind, nor statements that startle like a wound in the flesh, are successful, may be called intelligent indeed. You are controlled by the one who makes you angry. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. When anger rises, think of the consequences. Live for the praise of others, and you will become their prisoner. People in ancient times did not like to talk much. If I am walking with two other men, each of them will serve as my teacher. I will pick out the good points of the one and imitate them, and the bad points of the other and correct them in myself. If they spit at you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. He who speaks without modesty will find it difficult to make his words good. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Do not impose on others what you yourself do not desire. To be happy, stay form these three types of people. 1. People who compare. 2. People who complain. 3. People who compete. They considered it a shame for themselves, not to keep up with their own words. Involve me and I will understand. Every animal with blood in its veins and horns on its head will fight when it is attacked. To know your enemy, you must become your enemy. Who knows doesn't say. Who speaks doesn't know. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Wheresoever you go, go with all your heart. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. To see what is right and not do it is the worst cowardice. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. Great results can be achieved with small forces. When we see men of a contrary character, we should turn inwards and examine ourselves.